All right, y'all, my TV besties and Teen Mom fans. Let's get into my final thoughts as far as like this whole Teen Mom situation. We just saw Teen Mom, the aftermath, which is the reunion, after, which is basically the reunion of the family reunion. And boys, did an aftermath. Like I don't need to like even like get into like the whole spill of every single thing and like what happened. Like at the end of the day, we were all wanting to coming back here to figure out like where everybody was after this, after the family reunion, and it just about basically went where I thought that it was going to go. I knew there was going to be shade thrown, Kaya. I knew there was still going to be no accountability because they were already showing whose side that they were on, Brianna's. So it did already kind of like rub me the wrong way, starting off on the show where Kaya is like, oh, I just felt bad for you. All the fans are coming for you. And it's kind of like, we don't want to get to you don't want to think about why. You don't want to think about like, do you watch the show? Do you watch this show? Have you been watching Teen Mom, the Teen Mom 2? Since like let's get real. Like let's get real. So first off, y'all, hey, I'm your girl Ash. If you are new here, stick around for a little bit. If you're here for more Teen Mom content, I'll be honest, this is your last time you're gonna get it. I'm not moving forward with Teen Mom, giving them any more of my energy watching. I don't know. Right now, it's up in the air whether Ashley's still on the show or not. Even still, I was saying to her, I had tweeted her on. I'm saying I tweeted her like I knew her, but like I follow her, so I comment on the stuff that she, talks about or happens to say, whatever, whatever, whatever. And she had brought to the forefront that she wasn't going to be on the reunion, at least sitting down with the rest of the cast, that she was going to have her own, segment, and which though was a little bit, I guess confusing. I won't even say confusing, but she has her feelings, I'll say, in regards to they didn't feel comfortable around her. As the cast was sitting there, the girls are talking about how, she should be there because she doesn't hold herself accountable and she should be able to hear what's being said. And then Nessa is basically bringing up the fact that basically production felt like it would not be in a safe space for them to be on the stage with the rest of the girls. But yet it was okay for Ashley to be for Brianna to be on the stage with the rest of the girls, but at the same time y'all dismissed her and Ashley and her mom when the whole situation went down. So it is very much looking real clicky, which is what like Ashley was expressing, and talking about. And overall, what I got from this, as it continued to go on and go on, and everybody seeing, the whole fight re-happen again. I didn't even see in the beginning where Roxanne had grabbed the chair. And it's literally just like, for me, what I'm seeing it as is they see Ashley spitting as literally like that's it right there. That's the end all be all. And so because she spit on her, which is like the ultimate disgust, the ultimate just no, nobody, it takes away and it's negating Brianna and Roxanne's responsibility in the situation. Roxanne don't even want to sit on the couch to eat, like they were walking away. She don't want to see it. She don't want to go through it. And I'm literally sitting here as we watch this, not once, not twice, but 3 times of this, of what happened. And I'm seeing new things. Ashley's bringing new things to our attention as far as possibly them having beef beyond Caitlyn because Devon found Ashley attractive and beautiful. Just so much. And it really, again, like I get it. I can see where they feel like Ashley does not take accountability. I see how they feel like that spitting was just the ultimate. Regardless of whether they felt like Roxanne bumped her or not, we're still forgetting that Roxanne went out of her mouth, and still, whether she bumped her or not, she was close enough that it was still like, how could you not say excuse me and gonna deem yourself to not say excuse me? And then Brianna, like, you're gonna be like, thank you, Coach B, for somebody making her accountable for her actions. You were calm, but you matched energy regardless of her wanting the fight. You could have stood in your stance if you didn't want the fight. No, you said, oh, you want to fight, you want smoke? Let me get my ass here up on this table and get up here and like, oh, y'all can't. Yeah, y'all got me on the chair. They got me on the chair, y'all, acting a freaking fool. I can understand why these ladies are at this point. it would be very interesting. I know really Ashley can say whatever she wants to say online. These Brianna can say bitch or cancel, you're not coming back, whatever, whatever, whatever. Ultimately, you're right. It is production's decision. There's nothing in me though that does not feel like that there's definitely going to be a decline in the Teen Mom, what is this? It's next chapter now. There's nothing in me that doesn't feel like there's going to be a decline after this, and their viewers and their supporters. And I was a diehard, regardless of like all the craziness and everything they went through. But this was probably the ultimate last straw for me. And and literally it's really negating, and I get it for me, because I didn't literally, somebody was on Twitter, and they have put out, yeah, y'all gotta follow me on Twitter. I'll put my at name below, because like I said, if I'm not giving y'all these recaps, I'm definitely on Twitter talking about what's going on. Like I said, I tweet a lot more on a lot more episodes than I'm watching, because I just don't even have the time. I'm even now like, low-key, y'all might have to scale back a little bit for a second, but we're not going to speak that just yet. We're going to see as far as the recaps that I'm doing, because now that this is done, it is going to at least bring me down to at least 3 recaps that I'm doing right now. But that is 3. Yeah, about 3 right now. Yeah. Basketball Wives, still doing MAFS, and I'm doing Baddies. So, it's just, all these ladies have had their crazy stuff. They've had their interactions. Farrah had her spit. That Loki angle said that ended her. Really, we already know what ended up like Farrah. What ended Farrah was just, ultimately, outside of her just not having a good relationship with the girls, was her choosing to, continue to do adult film, and it just not coinciding with what that was like putting off as far as like the whole Teen Mom thing or whatever or whatnot. So it's basically like to say, and it basically that's what I was talking about. The tweet basically showed the clip of Cheyenne, the first season of Family Reunion, acting a fool, flipping over tables, whatever. This becomes worse because Ashley decided to exchange saliva. And for me, yeah, it's nasty. It does put you in a category of, wow, you go that far. That's like Val, even though I feel like it was given, or you want to spit on somebody, because let's be honest, she was threatening to spit on Kale. No, she didn't, but still she was making as if that she would. And so literally her spitting as if like everything that we've done here, our acting a fool, our whatever is can go under the rug because we haven't spit on anyone. That's basically what it's giving to me. That's what it's giving to me, and I don't like it, because all of y'all have been caught up in some, situations. If anything, I just feel like Amber might have been the only one to give her grace, because Amber has been in some tough situations. Amber has been in some places, and she's been looked upon. She's probably one of the main moms who gets the most grief, and she's just like, she can come back from this. I'm disappointed in her, but I know that she can grow and that she can come back from this. And so nobody wants to basically it's already given that they've already made it clear that they don't want to do Family Reunion again. And then obviously they're being that the Teen Mom 2 and the Teen Mom OGs have kind of coincided, and now we're seeing things where they're maybe not, obviously not a lot, but they may be doing things. We're going to be taking trips together just in that Teen Mom Next Chapter episode, and they're already basically saying that they don't want to be in that space. Was Ashley, the mom, some type of way about being there, and their own children, the other girls being in that space with Ashley. So it is definitely given what's going to move forward. How are they going to move forward? Period. Is Ashley going to continue to be a part of the franchise, or is she not? Another thing that I'm glad that she brought up, that T brought up, is even, again, because as you can see, like Nessa said, or or even Coach B, everybody's perspective of what happened is totally, different. Brianna says that basically even before she got on the table, basically it's clips. We know that. I'm not surprised that the producers chopped and screwed and chopped this out and put this place here and whatever. But basically, it was more to her getting on the table. Regardless, you were on the table, Miss, I'm so scared of my life, whatever. But you were so scared of your life that when Ashley decided to let's fight, you didn't run away. You didn't go to hide behind, what's her name? You decided to, okay, you want to fight? Let me get on the table and threaten to kick her in her neck. That's how scared you were? Sis, stop freaking playing with us. Stop playing in our faces. Don't put on this, I was so scared, I was this, because right, now you're not going to get to kiki and ha with your friends, because now you're getting dismissed from this show. At the end of the day, we can talk about Ashley not taking accountability, but what is up with you and the rest of your group of these ladies not putting you in accountability for your actions? That's where I'm at with y'all. I think that's really, no, I'm going to end it on a good note. I am going to end it on a good note because I did have a good note. That's how I'm at with y'all. That alone and this reunion definitely solidified that I can't. As much as I would even want to, I cannot continue to support this in this franchise. I can't. I can't. I refuse. I will not. So be my last recap on them all. And then as well, I will not turn on my TV to watch them. I will not. I will not. I cannot. Because if I'm going to stand for something, like for one, I stand in for sure. Women being in solidity, being one, with each other. I don't like the woman on woman, the girl on girl hate. At the same time, I get it though, because all of us are not healed. And when you're healing and moving to a place, sometimes you cannot be in the midst of someone who's going to bring you back down to a place that you're not trying to be. At the end of the day, Brianna and her mom are not that. She may be on her way to get her healing, but she let us know that she's not above getting down with the get down too. She was not above or below. No, she was below. She was not above wanting to fight when Ashley invited the fight. Exactly. My point exactly. Ain't nothing even been said. It's just straight silence. Of course, it's just me. But like that's that. I don't really think I have I can really even say anything else. Of course, I definitely want to know your thoughts on how things ended. What are y'all feelings? How y'all moving forward as far as they are concerned? The good note that I'm going to end it on is Macy and Ryan. We don't even got to bring the grandma into it because we knew why she was there. Like there have been unfortunately the co-parents to Bentley when it came to with Macy when it came to Bentley, excuse me, is what I'm basically trying to say. So while I, at the same time I've been following some stuff about Ryan and Mackenzie Mac, I do believe, them getting divorced, him putting her out there, him sometimes even getting in a state of offness, or he just wasn't there. It just seemed like for a second. I have my what's going on, Ryan? Are we I at the same time the vulnerability of him and his truthfulness of missing Bentley, wanting to be there for Bentley, feeling like that, yeah, he was not always present. He did not always do the right things, apologizing for some of the things that he had said. Macy apologizing for some of the things that she said, not giving him grace. Because again, y'all, we're not all perfect. We're all literally learning this thing as we go. And as you continue to heal, you realize you start to be even more accountable for your part, for your stuff that's in it. The things that you could have done and you could have done better. And of all things, I think what made me feel better about it all is not even feel better about it all, but really was just y'all are getting it. Okay, I'm really hoping. If anything, I'm not gonna lie, that would be something that I would like to see. But I don't need to see it. I can follow it, but in other ways. It's not the only person out here talking about Teen Mom, But for her to be and you know what? For us to be able to work on our co-parenting and you having a long time with Bentley, whatever. Let's start off with the co-parenting literally just being us. Because I obviously, she has a husband, whatever his situation is or whatever the situation was at that time with him and Matt, or even she might have just been talking about his parents. Let's quiet everybody else and let's focus on us as co-parenting and not have all these other people in there, because at the end of the day, they enabled Ryan. Taylor has obviously, he plays a big role in Bentley's life, and obviously has stands for Macy, alone or whatnot, that being his wife, but as well, because he has feelings probably all at the end of the day, regardless of what he saw on the couch, what he might have felt about it, what he may feel like at the day, that's Bentley's father. And I love that Macy is being open to being and letting him know he wants this relationship. He wants you. You are that missing piece in his heart for them. So if nothing else, I sat here on my bed, y'all, and cried right along with them, because that was so. It had been so long for one that we see them sitting on the couch, let alone being able to sit on the couch and have a peaceful, productive conversation. I don't care what they say about Coach B. That woman she knows what she's doing. That woman knows what she's doing, and she's doing some work, with these ladies. So kudos to that, and I'm glad that they were able to sit on that couch, and I pray that they have been able to continue to move forward, and I wish the best for Ryan. Even as I'm going through my stuff and even looking at him, and just like, it is kind of like how did you even get here? Like, you have this family, da-da-da-da, everything ain't what it always seems. Really don't know what's going on behind the doors of Jen and Larry. And granted, I think I had maybe even heard some things about Larry, whatever. I'm not even getting all into that. It's just to say that's because we think we see him coming from a perfect family, his parents still being together, whatever. That don't mean it is what it is. Also, a short note, thank you for showing Cheyenne and her mom, do some of the exercise or whatever, because I know I was being very judgmental about what they were giving off, whatever. So if anything, I'm going to apologize to them, whether they see this or not. I'm going to give a little bit to them, because right at the end of the day, production is going to show what they feel like, what people want to see, and obviously Cheyenne and her mom ain't really got enough stuff going on that apparently they felt like it was worth seeing. So with that being said, I'm ending on that note. That great note was the ultimate of, like, it was, I for a while I didn't even want to watch even the whole thing, but I did watch the whole thing because I wanted to catch all the little bit of shade here and there that possibly might have been thrown, and there have been some shade thrown. At the same time, I'm not even surprised of Kaya and her siding with Brianna, because they both morally have had that same interaction with Ashley. So whatever. We were supposed to be trying to end this on a good note, y'all. But that is what it is. Y'all don't forget to let me know what y'all thoughts are below. For my Teen Mom fans, if there's something like, if I'm not going to do that for y'all, what can I do for y'all? What recap? Give me some suggestions right now of something y'all would like me to recap or get into. Maybe some, I probably am already watching it, or you could be putting me on to another show. So I love y'all. I wish y'all the best. Like, I'm not going to see y'all again. Like, well, unless you only just hear from my Teen Mom recaps, that may be so. But give me some feedback down below if there's anything that you would like to see me doing recaps on. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts. Ultimately, you got to like this video, y'all. We definitely got to get this video pushed out to more people like you. I know you want to help your girl. You want to support this channel. So do that. Hit the like and subscribe, especially if you are new here. And catch some other videos. Go back over there. You should get a playlist at the end of this video. So click on that. Go watch it. And like I said, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.